Right, so Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Maham Rashid, and currently I'm living in the UK from past 5 years. Originally, I'm from Pakistan, and I'm a mom of two young kids. Currently, I'm staying at home mom, but by profession, I'm physiotherapist. So recently, I've just joined this online business. So today, I've invited one of the special guests here on my page. She's my coach, my mentor, and a true inspiration to me. So let's welcome Farhana Siani to my page. Assalamu alaikum, Farhana. How are you?
Walaikum assalam. Walaikum assalam. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
So it's my pleasure. So, so Farhana, today we are here to discuss about this business opportunity. So there are a lot of questions people have, and we will address those questions to just clarify things. So let's start. So my first question is, how you ended up, starting this business, and what was your main reason to start this business?
Definitely. My reason for starting the business was my kids because I have gotten into the business 4.5 years ago. And back then, right now, I have two kids. My older one is 6, and my younger one is 3 years old right now. So when I started, I only had my first child. He was a year and a half old at that time. And because of, the responsibilities of like, I feel whenever a woman becomes a mother, it's always like her who has to sacrifice it
Exactly.
most of the times. I don't say it's always the case, but most of the times
Yeah.
it's the woman who sacrifices her career and to look after the child. And I know the child also needs the mother more. So that's also what happened. Sorry, that's exactly what happened in my case also. My husband is a physiotherapist as well. So he, was at his job and everything. But in my case, I stayed home for the year and a half, and then it felt like I needed to get back to my career because back in India also, I have always worked all my life. I have never been at home, and this concept of staying home and not doing anything and being idle, and it felt like somewhere something was lacking. So I knew I did not want to just become a stay at home mom and do nothing and just take care of the kids. And not that it's a bad thing, but that is not what I wanted for myself. And I saw myself doing something, having some sort of career. And I tried traditional 9 to 5 jobs. So when my son was a year and a half, and I actually started looking when he was a year old. When he got a year old, I felt like I have been with him for a year, the maternity period is done, and let's look for something. And I kept searching, and the jobs which I was getting, the flexibility which I needed as a new mom, I was not getting it from any 9 to 5 job. And after 6 months of extensive search and trying some things and everything, I finally found a job which I felt, okay, yeah, let me get do this, start doing this. And started the job. It was a full time thing, and we had to then send a son to the daycare, and he was spending 8 to 9 hours at the daycare, because both of us were working full time. I don't have any family. My parents, my in laws, everyone lives back in India, so there's no one here to take care of the child. So he was spending that time in the daycare. I was working, husband was working, and literally we would get 2 to 3 hours with him every day, because we would pick him up at around 5:36 in the evening, get him home, his dinner, his bath time, and then bedtime, because he had to sleep early, because again, we had to be woken up earlier the next day. So that was the routine, and I felt like this is not how I want to raise my child. I don't want to see him for just couple of hours, and even those couple of hours were not like happy hours. He was cranky. He was super cranky all those 3 hours, constantly crying, throwing tantrums, and all of those things, because I understand he wanted to, like be with the mother and be with me,
Okay.
but then having a job and having to take care of the house after being away for so long, I did not have time to just sit with him and do nothing, right? So those were the things, and I could manage the job for 3 months. 3 months I did that, and it
Good.
felt like completely stressful. So I quit that job, and I felt like, no, this job thing can never work for me. Let me look for something which is a little different, gives me some flexibility. And in that search, I came across this particular business, and glad I got started when I started. And Alhamdulillah, it has been amazing and completely life changing for us. Yeah.
Great, Farhana. So yes, this is the reason for most of the moms, and it's my reason as well. So yes, I can relate to that. So my next question
Yeah.
is about the business. So what we actually do and how we generate the income from this business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, the business, this is a digital marketing business, and digital marketing is a very broad term. And, like there's a lot of things which can come under digital marketing. Like digital marketing is an umbrella term. So what exactly we are offering here is, like consider what we offer you as a business package or a business system. And there are basically four things which you get over here. The first thing which you get from us is training, and the training is for digital marketing, because your main work when you get started with the business is going to be digital marketing. You will be learning the skill of digital marketing, applying it to your business, and you will be using that to generate, to make sure that the right kind of people find your business and come and work with you. So that's the first thing which you get. The second thing which you're getting is coaching and mentorship. When you get started, you are not left alone for to figure things out on your own. There's someone who is assigned to you as your mentor and coach, who guides you if you get stuck somewhere, if you need some help. And all your strategic decisions are this person will help you. And these coaches are experienced people who have been in the field for quite some time and are successful and are seeing results themselves. And they are the people who will be the coaches. And the third thing which you get here is all the technical infrastructure. Like in setting up any kind of business, you need a lot of technical things go in the back end. Like we build a website for you, all the systems, the automation, everything technical that you're going to need, because majority of the people who get started with the business don't come from marketing background or technical background. And that is why we understand this, and we have all of these systems ready for you to just plug in. Like you yourself, you come from the medical
Yeah.
field. I also have done B Farm, pharmacy from back in India. I have a bachelor's in pharmacy. So again, we don't know all of these technical stuff. So it makes things a lot easier when the technicality is taken care of. So that's the third thing which you get. And the fourth thing is the affiliate companies. There are affiliate products which are involved, which through which you will be generating an income. You partner with some affiliate companies, and when products are sold through your marketing efforts, you will generate an income from that. And so in this particular business, like it's not like an MLM. An MLM is a multi-level marketing business, and a lot of people confuse this
Yes.
business model with an MLM, but it is not that. Because in this business model, you're not directly selling the products, promoting the products. You will not be the salesperson. You will not be the one responsible for the selling part. Your work is going to be digital marketing, and the sales are closed by an expert team who we have, and the sales are closed by them. So when the sales are closed through someone who comes in through your marketing efforts, you will make the commissions. And that's how you make money in the business.
Right, perfect. So I think it will clarify a lot of things to our audience about this
Yeah.
business. Yes, so
Yes.
my next question is about that if someone is, make its mind and it's ready, so what are the steps to take to get started with within this business?
Definitely. So basically, with the business model, if someone is interested, we initially there are free resources which you can get access to first understand and check out what the business is. And there are initially two things which you can do. The first is we have an information webinar which they can watch to get an overview about the business model. So there's a presentation, there are testimonials of people who are already using the system, how it's working for them. So that's the first step. That's the first thing which you should be doing. Watch the webinar and get an idea of what it is. And the second thing is we have a business Facebook group which is free to join. So you can get access to that free business group, and in that business group also you will be able to see other people, the kind of people who are doing the business, and a lot of FAQs are answered in that business group also. So these are the two things which you can initially get access to and explore. And after you feel, okay, yeah, this is something which seems like a good fit, the next step is we offer you a 30-day trial. There's a 30-day trial which we offer you, and there's a fee of 149 USD which you pay and enter the 30-day trial, wherein you will be introduced in detail to all the like facts, figures and numbers that you need to decide exactly what strategy you want to use to start your business, is all introduced to you in the trial. And you also get a one-on-one strategy call with the coach who will be assigned to you during the trial period. So you take a look at the coaching videos, you come on the strategy call with the coach, you answer, the coach will answer your questions, help you strategize your options, help you narrow down your choices, that these are the ways in which you can get started. And you can then go ahead and get started with the business. And if for some reason, if you feel during the trial that the business is not for you, or you want to back out of it, the 149 which you paid for the trial is fully refundable for 30 days. So within 30 days, you can claim your refund back, and you can, back out of it. And there's no commitment. After you pay the 149, you don't start your business by paying the 149. It's just a trial fee that you pay. And if you go ahead and proceed with setting up your business, that 149 that you paid already is used for your business setup and everything, like the training which you will be getting, the technical infrastructure which I said which you will be using. This 149 is a one time fee which you have paid to pay for all of this. Okay, so that's how it works. Yeah.
All right, that's great. So, yeah. So, my next question is about the experience. So, how's your experience about this business so far, and what you say about your personal growth and any financial achievement, if you don't mind me asking about this. So, if you want
Definitely.
to address this, please.
Definitely. So, yeah, personal growth, I feel it like there has been tremendous personal growth, because when I started 4.5 years ago, I was very, I would say, awkward, very, introverted, very shy, very underconfident person. That's what I was. That's how I would, describe myself. That um, I was not confident at all that I don't know if this business is even going to work for me, if I will be able to make anything out of it. That's the kind of, personality that I had. And after doing this for, these many years, a lot has changed. I have gained a lot of confidence. I have, started believing in myself much more, that yeah, it is possible for anyone to do it. And I believe that if a person like me can, get out of my shell and get out of, my own limiting beliefs, I would say, because I feel anyone can do it. It's just your self doubt which holds you back. And I had a heavy weight of that self doubt, that will I be able to do it? And I was able to push through it. And one of the reasons why I was able to do it, because the community that we have, the business community, the training which we get, the training is not just limited to digital marketing or to your business knowledge. There's a lot of personal growth and mindset growth stuff also there in the training, which helped me a lot to change my mindset and become this business minded person, that success doesn't happen overnight. And that was a huge game changer, because if you come in with the belief that I will start my business and I will immediately start making money, there's no thing as quick money. The In my case, and I think in everyone's case, that is going to be it, that once you get started, the initial results which you're going to see is your personal results. Like, you will see the difference in yourself, in your confidence, in the way you do things, and in your mindset. Once you see those results, the monetary results automatically follow. You don't there's
Right.
no need to like money was should never be your target, that you want to make money, because the money automatically comes in if you keep putting in the work,
Yes.
if you keep doing the things which are needed to be done. The money definitely comes in. And because the system works, but the reason why I was confident that it's going to work for me is because it had worked for so many others in the past. I could see people who had nothing were doing great and were making money in the business, and I thought, if they are doing it using the same system, why can't I do it? And it's
Mm.
the same thing, with anyone new who gets started also. It's just your beliefs come in with full faith that it's going to work for you, and it will definitely work for you, because the system 100% does work. I just digressed a little bit from your question over here. So the personal growth is definitely there. And this thing of mine of talking and expressing my thoughts, like how I am
Mm.
doing right now, I was not able to do it 3 years ago, 4 years
Right.
ago. This has come with time, being comfortable to speak in front of the camera. um,
Mm.
Initially, as soon as the camera would turn on, I would go complete blank. I would have nothing in my head, and I would be like, why am I even sitting here? What is it that I'm here for? That is how it was. And I'm sure you are going through the same
Exactly.
feelings right now. And that's completely normal. But with time, with practice, you get better, and you do improve. So that's huge personal development which I have seen in myself. And coming to the financial growth, Alhamdulillah, I can't even begin to say the things which have been possible because of the business. And one of the huge biggest proudest moment for me was when we were able to purchase our own house here in Canada, in Oakville. We got a house, and for the down payment, I was able to put in 50% of the down payment. My
Great.
husband was able to put in 50. So, before starting this business, I had no income of my own. I had, I was completely financially dependent on my husband for even the smallest of the things. Like, even if I had to get an eyeliner or something, a kajal liner, something, it would be my husband who would pay for that. Like, it's not that he would not,
No,
or,
yeah.
anything of that sort. But the fact that I was dependent for such petty things on
Exactly.
him, and being able to be an equal contributor in owning a property,
Mm.
is a very very a proud moment for me. So that's definitely one thing. Apart from that, being able to, the reason why I started the business was to be able to be a present mother for my kids, and
Mm.
I am able to do that. I work on the business only when my kids are in school. So from 9 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon is when my kids are away, and that's when I do any business related activities. That's when I would be doing it. Once my kids are home, I completely switch back to being a stay at home mom and giving snacks and everything that they need. So I'm able to do that. I can, and I don't have to worry about getting stressful about when they have their school breaks. Like recently they had a 1 week March break, spring break, and it was okay. Like, a lot of people who are working professionals, who um have a regular job, they
Mm.
stress out that what are they going to do now? 1 week the kids are off from school, but the work, they still have to
Yeah.
do their work, right? So all of those freeing things which I have in my life, and I'm super super grateful for all of those things. And the list can go on. I can continue talking about all of that, but yeah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, yes.
Great, Farhana. You have explained it so well, and hopefully that my audience will understand. And there are a lot of steps that they might get clarification on. So yeah, thank you so much, Farhana. And
Thank you,
yeah,
ma'am.
thank you so much.
Bye.